This is Heather Nichols and welcome to another Make It Monday. Today we're going to do the cracked glass technique. I've shared this before on my blog in a photo tutorial, but today we're going to do it on a video. We're going to start with the stamped images. I colored them with Copics. This is the Year of Flowers collection set and also the Garden Variety set. And then I punched them out with the square punch. And what I'm going to do then with my punch pieces, I'm pressing them right into the Versamark pad to cover the whole front of the image with Versamark ink. And then once you get it all covered, you want to stick it right into the embossing enamel. We're using ultra thick embossing enamel, or UT. It's thicker than regular embossing powder that you might be used to using. It's more like a sugar consistency, and it's definitely just like a thicker embossing powder. And what I'm going to do here is I'm heating the first layer. It's going to take about 3 layers to get what I'm going for is a really nice smooth coating over the whole surface of the image. And you kind of have to work fast because you want to get that image back into that embossing enamel after you've heated it, because when it's warm, then it will stick to the image. And here we're doing the second layer. You can already tell it's definitely smoother. But like I said, I usually do about 3 layers of the embossing enamel. So here we'll do one more. And we'll just heat it one last time. And I apologize, my heat gun got right in the way. But you'll be able to see here in a second already the nice smooth coating over that whole front of that image. So then you're going to take that and you're going to let it cool, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to crack it. So let it cool completely. I've got a whole bunch here that I got. I do a lot at a time. And you're just bending the piece until the embossing enamel cracks. And it doesn't matter, it's just paper, so if you mess up, if you don't like your cracking, you can totally reheat it again and then start over. I'll do one more here. Just bend it and crack it to get that cool cracked effect. Then I like to take and distress it into the cracks so you can see them better. So I'm using a Chai Tea-Dye Duo ink, and I'm just pressing the ink pad right onto the cracked image. Just bend it and really work it into those cracks so that you can get a more definition and kind of more of a vintage feel to that cracked glass. Just using a paper towel to wipe off the excess ink that's on that image. And then just so you can see the difference, here is an image that is not inked on the little lily of the valley, and then the one that's inked. Here's my whole little pile of completed things, and we're going to put these together in a little card collection that would be perfect as a gift. We're going to do craft paper stamped with true black ink with the flower that corresponds that I'm going to put on each card. This one I'm going to do the violet, and I'm going to do a satin ribbon that goes with the color that goes with each card. So I'm just tying a bow, getting it all set, and then just trim off those ends. The completed card here is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Now to stick the embossed piece on, I'm going to use score tape. When sometimes some of the embossing gets on the back of the piece, it can make it a little tricky for different adhesives to stick to it. So the score tape will make sure that it's really secured well to your card front. And I just did the top and the bottom. We're just going to peel the paper off of the score tape. And then make sure it's right side up and attach it right to your card front. And you make sure you got it where you want it, because once it's down, you won't be able to move it without tearing the card. And then since I didn't put any tape in the middle, I can just slide that ribbon closer, and there's your card. So thanks so much for joining us today. Make sure that you go ahead and experiment with this technique. We'd love to see the cards and projects that you make, and go to Nicole's blog and post them so we can all see them. Thanks so much, everyone.